What if compound interest won't save you the way they promised? What if the legend of effortless money has been overhyped all along? Listen closely, because what you've been taught about compounding is incomplete. And by the end, you'll see not only why, but also the real strategy that makes compounding actually work. The first rule of wealth is simple: don't lose money. Buffett is famous for saying that, but the deeper truth is this: people don't lose because they're lazy. They lose because they try to grow money before they've built the foundation that money needs to grow on. You've heard the classic story: save a little, drop it into an index fund, wait a few decades, and one day the snowball will make you rich. But if you look closer, the picture changes. Buffett wasn't just a saver, he was a builder. He raised capital, bought businesses, controlled cash flow, and reinvested constantly. He didn't sit around waiting 40 years. He made money move first, and only then let compounding do its work. This is the part people don't say out loud. Compounding is not a magic wealth machine. It's a multiplier of what you already have. If your starting pile is tiny, the growth curve looks flat for years. It's like planting seeds on concrete. You can water them forever, but almost nothing happens. Compounding has three parts: the principal, the return, and time. But the real boss is principal. Return and time only multiply what's there. If almost nothing is there, they multiply almost nothing. That's why the first step isn't to wait on a chart, it's to build the pile. Take two friends who both earn 10%. One starts with 1,000, the other with 100,000. The first earns 100, the second earns 10,000. Same percent, completely different outcome. Compounding isn't the great equalizer, it's the great amplifier, and real life makes it harder. Roofs leak, jobs end, bills come up, kids get sick. You pull money out, the cycle breaks. Then there's fees, taxes, inflation. What looks like 7% on paper might feel like 2 or 3 in your pocket. Lose half your money and you need 100% gain just to break even. That's arithmetic, and it happens more often than you think. So if compounding alone is shaky, what do? You build income. You grow cash flow. You create capital you control. The order matters. Base first, compounding later. Look at how wealthy people really got there. They didn't wait decades for index funds. They owned assets. They charged fees. They borrowed cheap and invested at higher returns. Buffett used insurance float, steady cash he could invest whether markets were up or down. That's leverage, control, and constant fuel for compounding. Now maybe you're thinking, I'm not Buffett. I don't run companies fine. But you can still follow the same principle on a smaller scale. In your 20s and 30s, chase skill before you chase interest rates. Learn rare skills people pay for. Write better, sell better, code, solve problems, fix what others can't. Those leaps in earning power beat any fund. A designer who doubles their rate in a year has outperformed almost any market. A plumber who takes side jobs and builds steady clients just grew his base. And lowering your big fixed costs works the same way: moving to a cheaper place, paying off high-interest debt, cutting what you don't use. None of it is glamorous, but every bit makes your pile bigger. Risk is the other side of this. Your number one job is to stay in the game. Avoid losses that set you back years. Don't gamble with rent money. Keep a cushion for shocks. Invest only what you can leave alone. Protect your downside so compounding doesn't break every time life calls. Because here's the truth: compounding isn't magic, it's a tool. It works best when it sits on top of a strong base and when you can ride out the bad years. It's not a quick fix for small accounts. It's what turns good into great, not broke into safe. Start with 2,000 and add 200 a month at 7% for 10 years, and you end with around 35,000. Nice, but not life-changing. Boost income, add 1,000 a month for just 5 years, and you'll be near 70,000 in half the time. The difference came from the base. So here's how you put this into practice. Pick one high-value skill and get serious about it. Spend 90 days going deep. Use weekends to create something small: a product, an audience, a service. Put a price on it, collect payment, repeat. Build streams of cash flow you can control. Freelance, tutor, edit videos, sell templates, fix problems, run small services. Stack enough of these until they cover your basics. That's when you get breathing room. That's when your long-term investments can finally stay invested through storms. Meanwhile, protect yourself. Keep debt short and light. Build a small emergency fund. Insure what can break you. Use low-cost index funds when you do invest. Automate savings so you don't rely on willpower. Stay in the game. That alone beats swinging for home runs and burning out. And remember that famous Buffett curve everyone points to. Yes, most of his wealth came late because of compounding. But don't miss the key detail. By then he was already rich. Compounding didn't make him rich. It made him richer. The difference matters. So when someone tells you that skipping coffee will make you a millionaire, smile and nod, then get back to the real work. Build skills, grow income, cut costs, protect your downside, invest with patience. Let compounding do its job in the background while you live your life in the foreground. This may sting because it means there's no shortcut, but it also means you hold the power. You don't need to wait 40 years to see progress. You can change what you do this month, grow your base this year, and put yourself in control. And once you've done that, compounding will stop looking like a myth and finally become the ally it was meant to be.